brand new video. It's your boy, it's your host. You know the rest. You know the rest. If you're a returning subscriber, man, thank you so much for actually tuning back in. If you're a new subscriber, let me let you in on something. We're 3 subscribers away from reaching 40 subscribers, man. Please make sure that you subscribe for more football content. But otherwise, man, if it's your first time, welcome to the humble abode of FootySessions, man. Let's jump into the video. But before I jump into the video, man, I just want to apologize for not uploading my intention was to actually upload for the past 2 days, but I couldn't because of technical difficulties. And I tried yesterday. I tried so hard, and only to find out that while I was trying to upload, my camera was out of space. So I had to get that sorted before I actually did something, man. And I've been trying to figure it out for the whole day. So, but otherwise, man, because I actually found myself recording for 20 minutes, 20 minutes straight about deadline, about all these kind of things that's been happening for the past week. I've been trying to record. I've been I was actually recording yesterday. So while I was recording, I was talking to myself, thinking that everything was recording, thinking that everything was captured, only to find out that nothing was being captured. So the whole thing was actually drained. But to jump straight into the video, man, it's a Frank Lampard appointment to Everton FC. Frank Lampard went to the Toffees. Frank Lampard went to Merseyside. Man. And all I can say is that I'm super, super happy for him. Because this appointment for him, it's I think it's gonna actually help him to actually reach that step towards becoming a Chelsea coach one day. I think it's gonna actually help him, even though he actually fumbled the Norwich back. But if he this one is gonna help him. Let's just put it that way. This one is gonna help him. So because Everton are a top 4 competing team, a top 4, top 6 sometimes, top 4, top 6. So let's be serious, because they have Calvert-Lewin, they have all these good players, and I feel having Lamps there will actually boost them. Even though Lamps hasn't had that serious reputation about himself, but I feel he will actually push it. He will actually push it to a very, very serious winning team. Even though you had your Rafa, there were so many coaches at Everton, man. So many, elite coaches. You had Ancelotti, Rafa, you had who else? This coach that actually coached Watford, man. I can't remember him now. But you had all these elite coaches, and they still couldn't get Everton into the top 4. So it's going to be very, very difficult for you, Lamps. I don't want to lie. But I've been hearing things about Lamps, man, that he's been actually trying to recruit some few Chelsea backroom staffs. And so far, he actually got a hold of, who's this guy? Joe Edwards. Joe Edwards, if you guys didn't know, was part of he was actually coaching our youth team before Lamps actually came in. Before Lamps actually was appointed as Chelsea manager, he was coaching our youth team. He actually got them to win 2 FA Cups. He actually got them to win other trophies as well. And he's also responsible for the senior appointments of Reece James, Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, all these players that you see from the youth right now. So Joe Edwards has been seriously good in terms of actually scouting for Chelsea youth in the academy. Has been actually good. He's been seriously actually good. And he also tried to get Anthony Berry. Is it Anthony Berry? Yeah, he's also been trying to get Anthony Berry as well, but Anthony Berry is nah, I'm not going anywhere. Anthony Berry, if you guys also didn't know, is also responsible. It's also responsible for like our set pieces and all of that. Like that's why like we've been good with our set pieces. So letting Anthony Berry go would be a huge loss because like he's a serious asset. He's a serious asset at Chelsea. So like there was a time, I think it was like 17-18 season, where we had like 260 corners that we didn't concede before Anthony Berry actually came into our team. So you can understand that he's been like doing justice for us in terms of set pieces. Like you have your Mason Mount scoring set pieces, you have your our defenders actually being so good when it comes to set pieces. So you can understand that Anthony Berry, like, it's someone that we wouldn't want to lose, even though Joe Edwards, like, he's the person he was also the person that we wouldn't want to lose. But then Lamps, because he was also an assistant coach for I think Tuchel and Lamps as well. So yeah, yeah, man. But like otherwise, man, good luck to Joe Edwards. Like I can't actually blame him on anything or say like why did you leave the club and all of that. But and Lamps is also coming for a few players as well. And to be quite honest, like I would actually upload players for Lamps. Like come on, like blue's still the color and Everton is like blue. So let's not get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. So I would gladly offload some players for him. I mean, like we have a lot of deadwood, and I feel like that deadwood would actually do good under Lamps if they got like serious game time. First, let's start with your Lukaku. Lukaku can leave. For like, hey, Lukaku can leave my club and go to Everton, go to Merseyside, because that's where he actually found his prime. That's where he actually stood his ground. That's where he started scoring more goals. That's where he started like banging like serious goals. That's where teams like Man United got to actually see that this guy is actually a good player. So I think Lukaku making his last dance at Everton or making his comeback at Everton would be a good thing. I mean, it's a win-win situation. Go to your boyhood club, come on. No, it's not your boyhood club, but then you spend like a lot of time at Everton. So, yeah. And another player I would get rid of is Ross Barkley. Like, think about it, man. Like, think about this serious vision right now. Ross Barkley and Lukaku, they were doing so well in Everton, in the Everton shit. Think about it. They had like brilliant links up. They had this brilliant communication when it comes to actually playing together. So, come on, Ross. Come on, Barkley. Come on, man. Come on. So, I feel like Ross Barkley, in terms of that midfield position, like being with your Van de Beek and who else? Who else? Like this guy that actually got injured by Son. I can't remember his name. So I think he's holding the game. I can't remember his name now. Can't remember. Gomez. I think like having to play with those players, they're very good players. You can't deny them. And you also have your Gylfi Sigurdsson having like 1 year left in his contract, I think. So he'll be out of contract soon. So having to go back to Everton, come on, man, it will be a win situation for you because you will be getting enough minutes and you'll be playing under your role model Lamps. And another player is this player, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I would gladly offload Ruben Loftus-Cheek because I really don't think Loftus-Cheek is actually cut out for Chelsea. Even though Thomas Tuchel actually wants him at Chelsea, I really don't think he's cut out for Chelsea. This guy's been promising us for like 6 years. He's been a promising player for like 6 years. He's been promising for like 6 years. I know the ACL injury is bad, right? But like, I mean, after the ACL injury, you had the Fulham loan. You had the Crystal Palace loan. And you are balling at Crystal Palace. Let's be honest and serious. You're balling. So, coming back, you were supposed to be a mature player. You're like 26 right now. So, come on. Like, I'm really tired. I'm really tired about these promising players, man. I'm really tired. We have a lot of promising players at our club. Think about it. We have your Pulisic, you have your Kai, you have who else do you have? You have your Adoy, you have your Adoy is like actually getting to like he's actually getting into what his element is. You have your Loftus-Cheek. I mean, come on. There's a lot of promising players, and I, for all, can't deal with that inconsistency, because even though they're promising, they're not consistent as well. So you can imagine, like, we have all these inconsistent players that are actually promising, that are don't like, I won't lie, Ruben Loftus-Cheek is like an actual talent in terms of actually bossing the midfield, in terms of actually swerving around with the ball, like going through players, defenders, and making sure that you have these short passes going on. So I feel like it will be a perfect fit for Lamps, because you'll be getting like serious time. And because you're supposed to be in your peak right now. Because you're supposed to be at your prime, you're 26, come on, man. So I feel like if Lamps got a hold of Ruben Loftus-Cheek as well, it will be a serious win for him. And lastly, we have Alonso. Alonso is like, if you want to make sure that you are solid and you want to start a Premier League, go for Alonso as your left back, because you also lost Digne. I mean, come on, man. I mean, come on. Go for Alonso. Go for Alonso. And I think there's a few attackers that also want to leave our club. You have your Werners. Go for Werners, man. You have your Werner, and I also mentioned Lukaku. Like your ZH as well. Like, go for them. Go for them. Like, I'm really not emotionally attached of these players that are actually want to leave our club. Like, the whole squad can leave our club. Like seriously, the whole squad, except for Reece James, Mason Mount. I feel like Mason Mount is gonna get like a serious call from Lamps like anytime soon. But I'm seriously saying that if all these players want to leave my club, man, like, they can actually leave, because I'm really tired of player power at this point. I'm really tired of player power. Player power has been dominating for way too long, and it's actually been stopping the progress of what a club can be in the long term. Like, instead of actually winning trophies for like the first season and the second season, the manager sacked. I mean, come on, where's the vision in that? Where's the long haul in that? So I really stand my ground on this. Like, I'm really tired of player power. So yeah, man. Otherwise, I'll make another upload like later today. Maybe today, or yeah, today. Thank you so much for actually watching the video, man. Please make sure that you liked, you subscribe. If you have any opinions about the Lampard appointment, please make sure to comment down below. Otherwise, man, catch you on the next upload.